What's going on, guys? Javi back here, and just wanted to get a little ideas off my head, man. Just some stuff I've been reflecting on as the year's coming to an end. 2025 is literally a few days from being over, and I really wanted to just get on here and make one last final video. Probably not. I'll probably have another video right before the year ends, but we're January. We're December 24th right now, Christmas Eve. I just finished doing an open house for one of my listings. I just got a contract signed for a commercial deal for $1.78 million. I just got another deal negotiated. We might be accepting an offer. We have a new listing that just hit the market. And I have another deal that has been in contract for about a week now. So I'm ending the year very strong. And this is the first time in my business that I've been able to actually be very busy around the holidays and actually have a lot of momentum going into the next year. And the reason why I wanted to make this video is because I want to reflect on me and how I was last year. I don't know if I have a video of this last year, but I want to be able to reflect on what I was going through last year and how the difference of what I'm going through right now can help you guys understand these feelings that we get when we're going through that development phase, when we're going through a business, owning a business, having a lot of shit on your plate. And I guess I could say from both years, I think the stress levels are probably around the same. I'm probably just as stressed this year as I was last year. But it's two different kinds of stress. Let me emphasize this. Last year around this time, I was stressed because I don't think I had a deal coming. I probably was running through my last commission, so I was probably already hitting zip. Or probably already at zip when I made the video. Who knows? But I had this stress, financial stress, the stress of not knowing when the next paycheck is gonna come, not knowing if I'm even gonna get a new deal, not knowing if I'm still gonna be in real estate in the next few months. Because when you're running out of money, you're fucked. Like, you're actually like fucked. Like, you can't pay for shit. And if you don't have a job and you've only been depending on your commission sales, bro, that's a very dangerous place to be. Very, very dangerous place to be. I mean, I remember I had to go like sign up for Grubhub, and I was doing like DoorDash and delivering food and stuff just to make pennies off the dollar, bro. Like, literally fucking driving for like 9 hours straight to make like $100. And I had to do it because the phone bill was due the next day, the car insurance was due the next day, life was due, fucking rent, fucking food, TV, cable. Like, you gotta pay your dues, bro. And when you have no choice, your back's against the wall. It's a very dangerous place to be. It's a very overwhelming feeling of, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Like, I genuinely I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Like, I just don't know what's gonna happen. I might have to start looking for a job, bro. But I got through that. I mean, I hustled through it. I fucking did what I had to do to survive, right? And I told myself, I can't feel like this anymore. Like, it's not it, bro. It's not it. Like, not having money, bro, being stressed. When you have a girlfriend too, it's even harder because you want to be able to be the man that provides. And then your girl's like, damn, thank God my girl's a real one and she's fucking been sticking with me through everything. But it's still that pressure, like, as a man, you want to be able to take care of not just your girl, but like your family, younger siblings, your mom, your parents. You want to be able to go to dinner with your family and, take care of the bill. And like, when you're in that situation where you're going to dinners with your family and your mom has to pay, and like, you're going out with your girl and you got to split the bill, and like, you can't go out and you're at the club, but like, your boy knows he's got to spot you, and like, you shouldn't even be at the club, but that's another story. It's just not a good place to be. And now, a year later, I'm probably the busiest I've ever fucking been, and I feel the same amount of stress. Am I balling with fucking, Lamborghini money right now? No. But I'm not broke. I'm not fucking not knowing when my next paycheck's gonna come. I'm not fucking thinking, damn, like, how am I gonna fucking pay my rent tomorrow? How am I gonna pay my phone bill today? But the stress level is still there, because finding success and getting to that next level in life, it does not make life easier, bro. It does not make life easier, not one bit. If anything, life gets way harder. Life gets way harder because now there's so much on your plate. John's calling me, Mark's calling me, Anthony's calling me, Joey's calling me. He's got a deal that's falling apart. I gotta go make some phone calls. I gotta fix the deal. My fucking seller just called me that the water pipe bursted, and I gotta go fucking get him a plumber like ASAP. And this other lady is pulling out of the fucking deal because she's not getting $10,000 credit from the seller, and now I'm fucking negotiating, and then this whole crap is going on. And on top of that, I gotta go to the gym, and then health problems and people in the family, you know, like, shit's just happening around you, but the level of stress is still there. And I'm not here to tell you, like, yo, like, you know, like, this is a bad problem to have. I'm just here to tell you that money doesn't fix your problems. Like, having more success and having more on your plate is not a reflection of you being less stressful. You need to understand that the fact that you're able to go through a situation of, like, being broke and not having anything and, like, finding out a way to still survive and make it through, like, that just shows where my tolerance level is. Because I feel like the fact that I know what it's like to be stressed from not having money, I'm actually appreciating the stress that I'm having right now. And it's crazy to say it, but I'm blessed, bro. I'm blessed that I've got people, like, you're calling me telling me that the fucking water pipe bursted and there's a fucking puddle in the house. Oh, I love it. I love it. You're calling me right now telling me your buyer's backing out. I love it. Because at least I have a deal. Right? At least I could go back and maybe do something and find a way to still get the deal done. But when you have nothing, that's where the fucking stress is just unbearable. You need to understand that the stress is inevitable, bro. The stress will be there regardless. You're always going to be stressed. But what kind of stress do you want? Do you want a stress where it produces you some money, or do you want a stress where it keeps deflating you, right? And I put this message out here to just explain to you guys that more success, more money, more responsibilities, it does not get easier. It does not get easier. If anything, it gets harder, but it's about how well you can be equipped to undergo that stress and still come out on top. I'm projecting 2026 is going to be probably the craziest fucking year I'm ever going to have. Not only am I going to keep crushing in real estate, but I'm going to be launching a fitness community, all around mindset habit Discord community. And we're going to have weekly calls. We're going to have one-on-one coaching. We're going to have top tier group kind of centered coaching where I'm going to figure out, you know, what I want to do with this community. But this is going to be an all-around community. And yesterday I was planning everything out, trying to get ready for the new year because I want to launch this January 1st. And I just realized, like, holy shit, I just put another fucking weight on my shoulder. Like, I just put a whole nother task aside from real estate, because I could just easily just be like, you know what, I'm just going to double down on the real estate. I'm going to just close more deals and I'm just going to live a easy peasy life. And, you know, I'm not saying that real estate's easy, but when you're only juggling one business, I mean, how fucking hard could you say life is, right? But I'm deciding to put myself more stress, more responsibilities, because I want to give back to you guys. I want to be able to, like, help you guys get through these mental hurdles that I know a lot of you guys watching this are probably going through. A lot of you guys watching this, you're probably watching this and you're in the same position that I was a few years ago, same position that I was last year. And every year I've been evolving and just becoming better as a person, bro. When I first started, bro, in real estate, I had no discipline. I didn't have any type of structure. I would wake up whenever the fuck I wanted. I would smoke weed. I would drink alcohol. I would call for like a fucking hour or so. And I just thought that business was just gonna come to me, bro. And like, that's not how life works, bro. Like, life works in a way where you have to be rewarded from the sacrifice, right? So I started learning and I started watching a lot of YouTube videos, you know, like Wes Watson, Yados, John Mark Stevenson, like all these guys, like Gary Vee, Tony Robbins, Patrick Bet-David, all these guys. I fucking just binge watched their podcasts. And that's when I started enlightening myself. That's when I started coming to the realization that something needs to change. And it's not the things that I'm doing, it's me. Like, I have to change. And every year I got better. Every year I've got better. And I realized something. This is probably the most important thing you're going to be able to ever hear. And you've probably heard this before, but if you haven't, I'm glad you're hearing it right now. It's not about adding more things that is going to make you more successful. It's about eliminating the things that are not. And I'm going to say that one more time. Life and success is not about adding more things. It's about eliminating the things that are not making you successful. I stopped smoking. I don't drink anymore. I don't party. I don't go out. I don't do anything but work, gym, sleep, eat. That's it. All I do is work out. I try to eat clean. And I'm not even gonna lie to you guys and tell you that I'm some fucking super locked in, like fucking Wes Watson 4 a.m. wake up type of guy. I try to be, and I'm not perfect, and I'm openly telling you guys my flaws, my two main flaws in life, that if I feel like I know if I fix, I will be unstoppable. One, waking up early. And it's not because waking up early is gonna automatically make you successful. That's not the point. You can wake up early and fucking scroll on TikTok for 3 hours. You're not gonna get anywhere. But just the fact that I don't like doing it, and I sleep in sometimes till about like maybe 6, 7 a.m. I never wake up later than 7:30. Like, there's no way. Like, if it's 7:30, I'm fucking like, I gotta fucking dip, right? But I'm trying my best to be somebody who can just consistently wake up at 5, right? And I know that it's not because it's gonna help me because I'm up earlier. Yeah, I might get more shit done, but it's the mental fucking aspect of it. And the number 2 thing is food. I don't eat chips. I don't eat cookies. I'm not a fucking guy that's always eating like fucking ice cream every day or ho-hos and ding-dongs. None of that shit. But I'm the type of guy that if I'm going out with my girl and we're going to a restaurant, which we usually go out a lot, I'm not having the fucking steak with the mashed potatoes and the fucking green beans, which I should. I'm usually getting the fucking burger and the mac and cheese. So, things like that where I feel like if I could just fucking lock in on those 2 things and just become like a solid, rigid motherfucker, I know I can fucking just exponentially surpass everyone. So, I've been better. I've been waking up earlier. I've been locking in on the food. I've been intermittent fasting. I've been, really just doing my best to make better choices. But I can say that I've eliminated probably the hardest things, which was drinking marijuana, which definitely was the hardest, partying, clubbing, porn, all this crap. Like, that shit is just like, it's gone. It's done. It's over with. It's like not even a fucking, like, an ounce of, like, urge for these things. But the food and the relaxation of being in bed, especially when I sleep late, it does fuck with me sometimes. And I'm here to, and I'm laying the cards out to you guys because I want to tell you that we're not perfect, bro. Like, nobody's fucking perfect. Nobody's perfect. But if you're someone that can acknowledge not only your shortcomings, but your achievements, that's a really good place to be. Because when you don't acknowledge your achievements, you undersell yourself. You kind of make yourself the underdog in your own mind. And you're never going to win if you're not thinking that you're the fucking hottest shit ever. And I'm not saying to be an egotistic douchebag, but you have to have some degree where you're like, I'm him, But you also have to understand that you have to analyze yourself sometimes and look internally and realize, like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, why am I smoking every day? Like, why am I drinking with all these fucking losers that don't know what the fuck they're doing? So sometimes you have to really reflect yourself and you have to acknowledge the good stuff that you do, but you have to acknowledge the bad stuff, and you just learn to be aware of these things at first, and you're gonna fucking just crush it, guys. I love you guys. Happy holidays. I just want all of you guys to win. Keep watching these videos. Like, subscribe, share this with your friends. Share this with someone that you feel needs to hear this. And if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, JFitRealtor, JFitRealtor. hit me up on Instagram. I'd love for you guys to be a part of this community. I'm giving free access from now until January 1st. So anybody that joins after January 1st, it will definitely be paid for. But from now on to January 1st, you can get access to my Discord for free. So hit me up. I'll send the link in the description. Or if you guys just message me, I'll send you guys the link. Happy holidays, guys. Peace the fuck out. Boom.